Okay, in this video I'm going to show you just a base introduction about a few things about Internet Explorer that you're going to want to be able to utilize to save you time and effort when working with things. I don't know what version of Internet Explorer you have, so let's start with that. Up here where you see the cursor, and we're gonna click on Help. You should have a menu bar right here with these options: File, Edit, View, Favorites, Tools, Help. You'd mentioned if you click File, you get various options there. Let's go over to Help, and we're going to click on About Internet Explorer. This will show you what version you're running. If you're on XP, I don't think Internet Explorer 9 runs on XP. But you should have at least Internet Explorer 8. It's going to be important to know which Internet Explorer version you have. So again, real quick, what I'd like you to do is go up here to your menu tab up here, click on Help, and then click on Internet Explorer, About Internet Explorer, and that should tell you what version you have. So hopefully you have Internet Explorer 8. If you do not, let me know what version you have. That will help in making videos and showing you stuff about the browser. I'd like you to do one major thing here is to create favorites and how to create a favorite with your browser. So you may have websites that you like to go to, and understanding the browser is pretty important on what's going on. And up here is your address bar. Okay, where I'm highlighting up here. This is where I currently am on the internet. I'm at google.com. I can type whatever website I want into here, and let's just type in msn.com and click enter, and that will bring up msn.com. That is a website address. So if I refer to something as a URL or a website address, this is what I'm talking about. This is where you direct where you want to go on the internet. So on a website, just real quick before we jump over to YouTube, on a website, Dad, one of the things here is that every single new piece of content, and this will come into play in the second and third video, but just a little introduction here. Every single piece of content, if I click on any of these links, these are all links to top mover stories here on MSN, news, sports. Will Celtics bounce back in Game 5? Okay, obviously this is a brand new piece of content. It went up today. If I click on that, what that does, it takes me to another page, or actually this is actually to another website that MSN is just linking to a story, and on Fox Sports, which is included on MSN. And way up here you see all of this long website address or URL. What that is a specific page. We can see msn.com, or then it's msn.foxsports.com. so this took us to a subsite within MSN. This is all part of MSN's website, but it's a very specific area of the website. And not only that, I clicked on a specific link. When I clicked on that link, it took me to this web page. We can scroll down here, and it's going to talk about 5 questions for tonight's ball game. Okay, have the Sixers suddenly gotten clutch? It's got content over here. This was all added today. Okay, and this page, even though if we went and looked at anything else up here, it's going to look like this part of the website. This is a very specific page, and we're going to do something just for the fun of it. I'm not sure if it will come up or not, but I want to show you how websites are found on the internet. This web page was created with specific information about tonight's game on MSN's website. So this is the headline: 5 questions from Monday's playoff games. That's a good headline. Okay, if I read that and I'm interested in what's going to happen in tonight's game, that kind of says, okay, well, what are the questions and what are the answers? And then here we start with the questions over here and the answers to each of those questions, which is going to make me want to read more. And it's got a video and a picture. Actually, this is just a slideshow. I click on that. There's Russell Westbrook, the Celtics' big 3. Paul Gasol, and that's Serge Ibaka, guy I was talking about. So anyway, so as it interesting on this website, as it clicks through each of those questions, it changed the pictures, it changed the questions, so that was interesting. But the point I'm trying to make here with all this is that every new piece of content creates a new website address up here. Okay, so every time you publish a new piece of content onto the internet, it's creating its own separate identity on the internet. Yes, this page is connected to MSN.com, but it's going to a very specific area on the website that is pertinent to what we're dealing with here, which is the NBA game tonight, which is where I clicked on that previous page. May have to click back a couple times. Yeah. Let's go back to just MSN.com. Okay, and I found that link here on their home page. This is MSN.com. So how people find information on web pages is very important. And this, okay, I may come to MSN.com, but I'm really only interested in sports, and more specifically the Celtics. Oh look, top headline today, Celtics. I'm going to read that. So that's how people find things, and the important concept I just want you to grab here is that each place on a website you click goes to a very specific page. And if I wanted to save that page, okay, let's go ahead and bookmark a favorite. So let's say, okay, I want to keep this, I like this article, I want to come back to it. I don't have time to read it all right now, but I want to come back and read the rest of this before the game tonight. So I want to create a favorite. So what a favorite is, it's a page on the internet or a website. It could be MSN.com, it could be Google.com, it could be this very specific page which talks about the Celtics on MSN.com that I want to keep. I want to be able to re-access this page quickly without having to type it all into the address bar again or figure out where it is. It's a site I want to come back to often. You may have many sites that you enjoy going to that you want to access very quickly. So by going to your menu bar up here, I'm going to click on favorites, and this gives me some options. It says add to favorites, add to favorite bar, and then it's already shows me what's in my favorite bars, and organizing folders, favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Add to Favorites. What I'd like you to do is I'll have you do this in a few minutes, but I just want you to watch right now. So let's click Add to Favorites. Okay, and then this comes up here. I can't really make it bigger, but it's a menu box that's giving me some options on what I can do. It says add a favorite. Add this web page as a favorite. To access your favorites, visits the favorite center. So what I want to do is I'm going to organize a favorite. Okay, this is Boston Celtics. So anytime I want to find out, or there was a really good article, or there's a really good piece of content that I want to be able to get back to and access again, I can save as a favorite. So I'm going to create a new folder, and this is going to be created in favorites. Okay, that should show like that. So I'm going to click on the new folder button. Okay, now I have another box here, and I'm going to call it Boston Celtics. I'm going to create a folder in my favorites, which is going to allow me to quickly find what I'm looking for when I want to re-access this piece of content again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I added the name Boston Celtics. Where it says create a folder, it says folder name, so I'm going to create Boston Celtics. So I'm going to go ahead and create it. Now we'll see in this pull down menu there's favorite bars and Microsoft websites, which are already there, but now there's a new folder called Boston Celtics. So I want to add this to that folder. That's it. Now I can re-access this piece of content anytime I want, and I'll come back to that, and I'm going to go ahead and go to a different website, and then I'm going to access that favorite. I'm going to just go to google.com. Okay, here's Google. Now, whatever, maybe your computer starts on MSN or whatever it starts on, doesn't really matter, but when you're accessing your favorites, you're just going to go up to favorites. So here's our menu bar again. If you don't have the menu bar, we got to get that menu bar for you so you can see that. I'm going to go to favorites, and I'm going to scroll down with my mouse. Oh, look, there's the Boston Celtics folder. And so inside of the favorites in the menu bar, again, we'll do that again. Here's the menu bar, File, Edit, View, Favorites. Here's the folder I created, and I can just mouse over until that arrow, where the arrow is here, and then there's my article right there. Now I can click on that. And boom, I'm right back to the piece of content that I wanted to come back to. So favorites are very important with having the ability to be able to access sites that you like to go to very quickly and keep them organized as well. Because again, what I would like you to do is after this is over, I want you to, or you can do it while you're watching this, is open up your Internet Explorer. So go to Start, or however you open up your browser. Hopefully it looks like this or similar to this. I'd like you to go and create a favorites folder. So go to favorites, organize favorites. So again, we'll do that again. File, over to favorites. Once you create a new folder, so we're going to click on Organize My Favorites. You're going to organize these websites that I'm going to send you, and create new folder right here. And we're going to call it Sam's Videos. After you've got the text that you want in there, just click anywhere outside of that blinking area here, and now we see that we have Sam's Videos. Okay, so go ahead and create the folder, and the next video we're going to go to YouTube and explore that a little bit.